Good afternoon, students. Myself, Munshi Rashidul Islam, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, JIS College of Engineering. Today, we have discussed about different types of centroidal problem related to the center of gravity chapter, and we have already done the different types of derivation of a standard figure, just like the triangle, rectangle, semicircle, circular section, etc. Now we know each and every standard point center of gravity. Now we can see, now we can practice the different types of problem and the implementation of the standard center of gravity in the complicated problem or complicated section or composite section. So today's class mainly the different types of problem how to solve in the different figure with respect to the different figure. So first of all, now today we have discussed first problem that we discuss the channel section. That means that channel is just like C, just like a English letter C. So first of all, follow the problems and then solve with a standard procedure that I maintain in this slide. So find the center of gravity of a channel section with 100 millimeter and 50 millimeter and 15 millimeter. So first of all, in this chapter, so first of all we have to determine that the figure that is given in the problem. So first of all, this figure is symmetrical or not. If the figure is symmetrical, so we have to find out only x bar, either x bar or y bar. But if the figure is not symmetrical about any axis, so first of all you have to find out both the axis symmetry, both the axis wise center of gravity, that means x bar and y bar will calculate separately. So now as per the section is symmetrical about x axis, therefore its center of gravity will lie on the axis. Now split up the whole section into the three rectangular rectangles. That means AB, G, one rectangle is there, another rectangle EGKJ, and third one is CDHK are shown in the figure. So the face AB as the axis of reference. So left hand side last line is actually the reference line of this figure according to x axis symmetrical. So rectangle ABFJ conditions, area A1 is 15 to 15, that means 750 millimeter square. X1 will be calculated as per the system followed by the equations, rectangle equations, that means the 50 by 2, 25 millimeter. And now the rectangle EGKJ, that means A2 is equal to 100 minus 730, that means 70 into 15, that means 1050 millimeter square. And X2 will be 15 by 2, that means 7.5 millimeter. And rectangle CDHK, that means A3 will be 15 to 15, 750 millimeter square, and X3 will be 50 by 2, that means 25 millimeter. So now the distance between the center of gravity of the section and the left face of the section AC. So x bar will be A1 x1 plus A2 x2 plus A3 x3 whole by A1 plus A2 plus A3. So if I put all the value that I calculated individually in the above, so x bar will be 17.8 millimeter. So that is actually the case how to solve the channel section problem. So that problem is done. Now the next problem, that is actually a semicircle. And that means this figure is actually a figure and a cutting portion is cut out from the whole figure. So in this type of figure, the CG will be changed. CG will not be calculated as per the systematic way. That means the cutting portion, that means the CG will be deducted from the whole figure. So will be deducted from the whole figure. Suppose the total figure is actually, say, trapezium figure minus the semicircular figure. So that's why that point which can be calculated is actually the same as standard CG of this figure. So now a semicircle of 90 mm radius is cut out from a trapezium as shown in the figure. So all dimensions are given here. So upper side upper side dimension is 200 mm and bottom side dimension is 300 mm and the height will be 120 mm. And obviously the semicircle radius is 90 mm. So find the position of the center of gravity of the whole figure. As the section is symmetrical about y axis, therefore its center of gravity will lie on the axis. And now consider two positions of the figure, that means the trapezium ABCD and the semicircle EFH. So let the trapezium AB will be the axis of the reference. So trapezium ABCD, that means area will be 120 into 20 plus 200 plus 300 by 2. That means H by 2 into B plus A. So 3000 millimeter square will be the area. Next Y1. Y1 is equal to the formula, trapezium formula will be H by 3 and B plus 2A by B plus A. That means 120 by 3 into 300 plus 2 into 200 by 300 plus 200. That means 56 millimeter. Now the semicircle area will be half pi r square. Now r value is 90 millimeter. So total area will be 4050 pi millimeter square. And now y2 will be the semicircle center of gravity will be y2 is equal to 4r by 3 pi. So 4 into r, here r is 90, so 120 by pi millimeter. Now we know that the distance between the center of gravity of the section and AB, so y bar is equal to A1 y1 minus A2 y2 by A1 minus A2. That means 3000. Now A1 y1 A2 y2 value, all the value are given in the equations. We can get the result, and that result will be 69.1 millimeter. Now another important problem, and this problem is actually unsymmetrical type problem, and this figure is actually the L section figure. So find the centroid of the unequal angle section whose dimensions are 100 millimeter, 80 millimeter and 20 millimeter. As the section is not symmetrical about any axis, therefore we have to find out the values of x bar and y bar for both the angle section. So first of all, split the section into two triangles as shown in the figure. So let us face of the vertical section and bottom section of the horizontal section be the axis of reference. So rectangular 1, here if you see the figure, rectangular 1, that is actually the first case. So A1 will be 100 into 20, x1 will be 20 by 2 and y1 is equal to total height is 100, so 100 by 2, so 50 millimeter. Now if I consider the rectangle 2, that means a2 is equal to 80 minus 20 into 20, that means 1200 millimeter square. x2 will be 20 plus 60 by 2, 50 millimeter, and y2 is equal to 20 by 2, 10 millimeter. So we know that the distance between center of gravity of the section and the left face, so the x bar is equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 by a1 plus a2, and then if I put all the values a1 x1 a2 x2, then we can get that 25 millimeter answer. That will be for the x axis. So x bar will be the 25 millimeter. Now next, similarly, the distance between the center of gravity of the section and the bottom face, and that will be similar method, just x is replaced by y. So y bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 by a1 plus a2, and then result is actually 35 millimeter. Now a composite section that is given here, and I think this problem is very important problem for any type of competitive exam or semester exam. So first read out the problem. A uniform lamina, which is actually shown in the figure, consists of a rectangle, a circle and a triangle. So determine the center of gravity of the lamina, and all dimensions are in millimeter. So here the figure is composed with a three standard figure. First one is rectangle, second one is triangle, and a semicircle, and you have to find out the composite section center of gravity. So as the section is not symmetrical about any axis, therefore we have to find out the values of both x bar and y bar for the lamina. So let the edge of the circular portion and the bottom face rectangular portion be the axis of reference line. So the rectangular portion, in case of rectangular portion, E1 is equal to 100 into 50, so 5000 millimeter square. X1 is equal to 25 plus 100 by 2, 75 millimeter, and Y1 is equal to 50 by 2, 25 millimeter. Now next, semicircular portion. That semicircular portion A2 is equal to pi by 2 r square, that means 982 millimeter square. X2 is equal to 25 millimeter minus 25 millimeter minus 4r by 3 pi, so that will be actually 14.4 millimeter. And in case of now next, in case of Y3, Y2, Y3, that means triangular section. A3 is equal to 50 into 50 by 2, that means 1250 millimeter square. X3 is equal to 25 plus 50 plus 25, that means 100 millimeter. And Y3 is equal to 50 plus 50 by 2, 66.7 millimeter. Now we know that the distance between the center of gravity of the section and left edge of the circular portion. So x bar is equal to x1 a1 plus x2 a2 plus x3 a3 whole by a1 plus a2 plus a3. And now after putting the all values, we can get x bar is equal to 71.1 millimeter. Similarly, the distance between the center of gravity of the section and the bottom face of the rectangular portion, so y bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a3 y3 whole by the a1 plus a2 plus a3. Now after putting all the values, again we can get y bar is equal to 32.2 millimeter. So this is actually the y bar is equal to 32.2 and the x bar is equal to 71.7. That is the answer. So in today's class we have mainly discussed the different types of sectional problem, and this type of problem is very important. The problem not only the symmetrical section, some problems are in unsymmetrical cases, and obviously with cutting portion also be there. So different angle, different problem can be discussed here. So next class we have discussed with a new topic and new lesson. Thank you.